We have some breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
There's breaking news. An attorney for rapper and producer Sean Diddy Combs is maintaining his innocence in the first public statement since yesterday's federal raids on his homes in Florida and California.
Welcome back to Monarch Smart TV, everyone. And if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for your boy. And make sure you turn them notification bell on all so you do not miss a content. Why? Because we'll be bringing the facts, the bangers that you do not want to miss. You already. And for the rest of y'all, go ahead and like up this video for your boy. Yes sir, yes ma'am. So in today's video, we do have a follow-up from that raid on Diddy's home. Everybody been fabricating and gassing the story, acting like it's over for Diddy. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen for Diddy, but as far as we know right now, ain't nothing happening yet. He's not arrested. He's not been charged of anything. So we don't know what's going on. So we gonna hear from the horse's mouth, because that's how we do stuff over here. So Diddy's lawyer came out with a statement and let y'all know what's going on with Diddy and his family. So get y'all chips, get y'all popcorns, get y'all drinks, get y'all spliff. Get whatever y'all need to relax. Put y'all feet up and check out another banger.
CNN security correspondent Josh Campbell is joining us now from Los Angeles with more. Josh, give us the latest.
Yeah, Wolf. Well, an attorney for Sean Combs blasting federal agents who were at both residences yesterday in Miami and here in Los Angeles, blasting what they're calling a show of force by armed tactical agents. The attorney describing this as a witch hunt, saying that this was a gross overuse of military-level force. Still, he says that Combs is cooperating with investigators. I'll read you part of the statement. He goes on to say, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. There's been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Of course, Wolf, the law enforcement action that attorney is criticizing involved dozens of federal agents showing up yesterday at these residences. This team of federal agents, Wolf, responsible for investigating very serious federal crimes.
Facts.
Sean Diddy Combs, music mogul.
I'm the definition of.
Now the target of a federal investigation carried out by a team that specializes in human trafficking crimes.
Yes, sir.
2 homes belonging to Combs, one in Los Angeles and one in Miami Beach, were searched Monday, according to a law enforcement source briefed on the investigation. A second law enforcement source familiar with the search warrants tells CNN agents were authorized to search his homes for documents, phones, computers, and other electronic devices.
Okay, so y'all hear that? A lot of people thought when the feds raid, it's over for y'all. They thought everybody get locked up. Diddy ain't coming home. People were saying he's on the run. All types of shebang. Yo, these people with these YouTube channel, they fake news. They part of this fake news scam that's going on. Nobody want to bring you the facts no more. The man is not arrested. He's been questioned by the feds, and he's still a free man. It's just so much haters out there, and it's a lot of people that's trying to sue him. So I guess they give up all types of information to the feds, to the police, and they come searching for all this evidence that all these people is talking about. That's what's going on, it seems like to me. And the lawyer is pissed off about the force that they used, that they came with. Like, it seems like y'all coming with the intention of locking somebody up, with the intention of prosecuting the person in front of the audience. And ain't nothing like that's going on so far.
Armed vehicles descended on the property simultaneously, a precaution related to armed private security teams employed by Combs. His homes were searched by HSI, the principal investigative arm of the Department of Homeland Security, with personnel stationed across the globe, which specializes in countering human trafficking, focused both on rescuing victims and identifying and prosecuting suspected traffickers. This investigation coming on the heels of several civil lawsuits.
All of them were incredibly graphic, accusing Diddy of rape, grooming, sexual assault, drugging women. There's a lot of similarities in these lawsuits.
One of those from a former girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, who goes by the stage name Cassie, alleging rape and physical abuse, was settled in November. In a December statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged."
So that's what most of these feds is going by. All these civil lawsuits, that's people suing them. So they trying to raid the barn and trying to find out if anything on the computers could lead up to some type of sex trafficking or whatever. Because it's so much people coming forward want a payday. Especially once Cassie get her payday. Oh my, the door is open. Everybody trying to make a come up right now.
Cassie's attorney responding to Monday's searches and the investigation. Hopefully, this is the beginning of a process that will hold Mr. Combs responsible for his depraved conduct. Another lawsuit filed in February by a former employee, producer Rodney Jones, who goes by the stage name Lil Rod, accusing Combs of, among other things, sexual assault. The musician was not at either home at the time. His whereabouts still unknown.
This is a huge stain on his reputation, to say the least, and this really feels like a fall from grace for one of the biggest stars and moguls in the music world.
Now, of course, Wolf, the big question, what, if anything, did investigators find at either residence in Miami and here in Los Angeles, and how might that information factor into this ongoing criminal investigation? As of right now, Wolf, investigators aren't saying.
All right, Josh Campbell reporting for us. Thanks for all that. Let's bring in attorney and legal affairs commentator Ariva Martin right now. Ariva, what's your read on this defiant statement from Diddy's lawyer?
Well, it's something that I expected. Wolf, when you look at the statement that Diddy himself made in December, he has been pretty consistent in his statements that these allegations against him are not true, and that these individuals that have filed lawsuits are doing so only to try to extort money from him. That was one of the statements that was made after Jones, the producer, filed his lawsuit in February. So I think it's consistent with what we're hearing from Combs's legal team.
Where does this investigation, Ariva, go from here? Could Diddy actually be criminally charged anytime soon in this federal sex trafficking?
Of course this is about money. If Diddy had messed up all his money and went bankrupt and don't have no type of money right now, you think anybody would be trying to charge him for anything? Huh?
Probe.
Well, one thing we do know, Wolf, is that in order for this law enforcement agency to raid both of his homes in the way that they did, they had to get a warrant. And to get that warrant, they had to present a probable cause statement before a magistrate judge. So they had to produce some evidence that they were going to find, evidence of criminal activity in his homes. Otherwise, they would not have been able to get those search warrants. So we do know.
See, I don't know about all that right now, because how I see stuff working right now, feds do anything. They run down on people that's not capable of doing any type of crime or any type of big illegal activities. They ran down on Donald Trump, raided. That's the way they came, the same way on the former president, just for documents. So nobody got arrested. So these feds nowadays, they could come on some bullish, just searching, not to lock people up, just searching for evidence, trying to build a case. That's how they work now.
Despite not hearing directly from these law enforcement agents, that clearly there is a criminal investigation underway, and that they believe that there would be evidence of crimes in one or both of these homes. And if you read that Rodney Jones lawsuit, it is replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Combs had cameras throughout his homes where he videotaped himself and others having sexual activity with sex workers and in some cases even underage girls. So
Okay, let's pause it right there. See? So now you want to inform the producer, whoever he is, right? That he was having sex with females. Ain't none of that wrong. The females. You could go to the strip clubs and tell females to come back home with you, and whoever want to come home with me and have sex with me, that's how it goes. We're all adults. But the minors now, the underage females, now that's wrong. So the producer, right? If you seen that it was underage females there, why didn't you stop it then? Why didn't you make a report to the police then when it was happening? Why you have to wait years later till y'all two relationship went separate ways? Why you have to wait till when you're trying to sue him for money, these allegations is coming up? That's the thing I don't understand with these people. That's why I cannot believe in none of y'all. When the crime happened, report it then. Don't wait 5 or 10 years later when you trying to get some money. You should go to jail as well. If it was minors there and you was there and seeing these acts, that's illegal. You conspiracy to the crime. They should lock your ass up as well.
there are some very serious allegations that have been made against Sean Combs.
How do these previous lawsuits, Ariva, against Diddy alleging sexual misconduct possibly inform this new investigation?
Well, you know, one thing, Wolf, that was always curious was as these civil lawsuits were being filed, the question was always looming as to whether these same individuals making claims in civil lawsuits were also talking to law enforcement agents. If you're claiming in a civil lawsuit that you've been raped, that you've been drugged, that you've experienced sexual assault, one would imagine that you've also made those same complaints.
That's another thing. You saying you've been raped, you've been drugged, you've been doing all this crime, illegal stuff too. But all you want is a civil lawsuit. All you want is money. You see what's going on? All this stuff happened to you. And when it was happened to you, then you didn't care. Why? Because you was willingly doing it for the money. If Diddy or whoever said, come link me off for such and such, if it was 10,000, 5,000, 1,000 or 100,000, you willingly did it at that time for the bread. Now 10 years, 20 years later, you want to look back like, oh nah, that was wrong. He had me doing that. You was doing that on your own for the bread. Yo, y'all people is sick.
Complaints to some local district attorney, FBI, or some kind of law enforcement agency. So I'm not surprised, and I don't think many people are surprised that there is some criminal investigation that is running parallel to these civil lawsuits, particularly when you look at the nature of the allegations. And again, they're allegations. Nothing has been proven in court, but they are very serious allegations.
Yes, they are. Do you expect, Riva, we may actually hear from Diddy himself anytime soon?
I do not think so. He gave that statement on social media in December, but now that his home's...
You are ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is the thing I'm talking about. I don't like when people come forward with stuff that happened a long time ago. If something happened to you then, report it then. It ain't like they had you kidnapped, locked down, and you couldn't make a statement. You was having fun and making all this bread and willingly doing what you willing to do at that particular time. If you was there when minors was there, you should have made a report then. You was condoning with it then. Now you and the person not getting along, now you want to report it. They should lock you up as well for conspiracy. You telling on yourself. You shouldn't get away with it because you want to come to the table now and tell us that you was a conspiracy of minor being indulged with adults sexually, they should lock you up too. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? So if you like content like this, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what to do. Please subscribe, like this type of stuff, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Peace and love, and we up out of here.